Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Hopefully we're actually live now. I just did like 10 minutes and I don't think I was live. So, are we good now? That's I got to say never happened before. So, um wow. I just went through like a bunch of these already and I wasn't even streaming. So, what's up, Herman? I hit start streaming on my OBS, but I never hit it on the YouTube side. So yeah, I just did a whole stack of movies by myself. That's fucking hilarious. What's up, guys? Oh yeah, I first time doing YouTube, guys. First time going live. So that's great. I wasn't late. I was on time, just so y'all know. Let me know if you guys can hear me any better tonight. I turned the gain up a little bit. I was told I was a little low last night, so um, yeah. Oh, I forget what I even said about these movies the first time. Waffles, what's going on, man? Peanut butter, what's up? Okay, now. Oh, that's fucking embarrassing. I should have just said sorry. I'm running late, I guess, instead of admitting the truth. Ah. Anyways, you're falling asleep at work. Well, don't do that, man. I'll try my best to keep you entertained. Mike Spade, what's going on? So anyway, I had some important news that I shared with apparently nobody when I started this, 13 minutes ago now. Um, Best news I've had all of 2020. If you guys have not heard, we are getting a release from Kino Lorber of Cool as Ice with Vanilla Ice. So fucking ecstatic for that. You're wondering if I'm being serious? Well, I'm not going to tell you if I am or not. It's up to you to figure out. But it's a classic childhood memory. Those shelves look like yours. Yeah, ice, baby. That's right. I prefer rolling in my 5-0 over ice, baby. You know, that's just me. Um. Anyways, so now that everybody is actually here with me, let's go through this again. I'm gonna go through these first ones pretty quick because I already went through them alone. Ah, man. All right, we'll just do like we did last night for those that joined me then, and I will show all the artwork and inside and everything. Might as well keep some kind of consistency, which I never do in my videos. So, yeah. Thank you guys for joining. Those that are coming back for part two. This one's going to be a little bit longer than last time because I'm going to finish up the actual Scream Factory releases along with uh, the ones that have these slips. And then we'll go into the non-slip Scream Factories and the Shout Factory stuff. So this will be a little bit longer than before. Excited for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Are you asking Herman or if I am, or are you saying you are? Anyways, yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. And anything less than oh, you were doing the lyrics, sorry. Anything less than the best is a felony. Yeah. All right, so let's get through this, and then next one we'll do the rest of the shit. So, all right, so we're gonna continue on. We left off right before The Fog from John Carpenter. Love this movie. It is very atmospheric. I'm gonna go back to that word a lot. Like I said, the atmosphere of a movie is very important to me. I think that's even more important than the acting, to an extent. As long as the movie has a great, creepy atmosphere and everything, and unsettlingness to it, then that really goes a long ways. And this movie definitely has some creepy moments. It's definitely better than the remake of The Fog. Now The Mist, that's a good fucking movie. That Frank Darabont movie, kind of in the same realm, I guess, with the foggy shit. Anyways, The Fog, John Carpenter. Here's your reverse art. I gotta bring the. Trying trying to see how I want to do the... anyways. The fog. Alright, and again, I changed up the way the comments are tonight because it puts stuff in white. Hopefully you guys can see them a little bit better than last night. I do like that cleanliness that it had yesterday, but I figured it'd be a little easier to see on this way. Anyways, From Beyond, from Stuart Gordon, H.P. Lovecraft story. Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, weird-ass movie. There's your alternate artwork. And your Blu-ray DVD. I brought out an extra light for you guys tonight too, so it's going to glare a little bit, but at least it's a little brighter. Then we have Ghost Ship. Not a great movie. Opening scene is awesome. Other than that, it kind of sucks. Has some moments here and there, but it's just not really that good. You got Isaiah Washington in here. That's the only name I even recognize. There's your alternate artwork. No new scan on this either, which is very disappointing from Scream Factory to do a collector's edition and not give us a new scan. But the old scan's decent enough, I guess, but they could have put some work into it, you know? But you know what's collectors? Scream Factory releases it, slap a collector's edition tag on there, and we're going to buy it. New slipcover, yep. And yeah, I did. So you did get some new audio commentary and some new interviews and stuff on here, but transfer would have been good. All right, Janzer Snaps. Been a long time since I've seen this one. This is like that teen werewolf shit, right? I remember it being pretty decent. I'm gonna have to give this a rewatch at some point. Here's your alternate artwork. Show us the IFC. Well, you weren't here last night, Cheetah. My IFCs are in with the Scream Factories for the ones that are Scream Factory IFC releases, which so far they have been very disappointing. But they're mixed in with these if they're related to Scream Factory. It's the inside. I know everybody organizes their shit differently too. Some people have all their collector's editions first, or they put them by release year or something or whatever. I just put all Scream Factories with slips first, right after the box sets, and box sets by size. I don't know. Gravy. I think I watched this one. I don't remember a whole lot, but you have a horror movie and you have a guy in a clown suit, so I had to grab it. Your inside art, not a collector's edition, but you still get some alternate artwork. Again, I've already gone through like this whole stack by myself, so kind of going through them pretty quick here. The Hollow, which I believe, there you go, Cheetah. This is an IFC collaboration. Let me know if you've seen this one, because I can't remember if I watched this one yet. I believe it's a creature feature type deal, and I've heard it's really good from other people. You got alternate artwork on here as well. Inside. Well, we got a few more people in last night. I know I was on a little later than usual, so. Hell Night, one of my favorites in their recent releases from Scream Factory. I know this is a few years back, but absolutely love this movie with Linda Blair. If you guys have not seen this for whatever reason, definitely get yourself a copy and watch this. I enjoyed the hell out of this. If they hadn't put it out, I probably never would have watched it, so I'm really glad they did, and it's a really fantastic movie. You haven't seen The Hollow? I trust your opinion, Cheetah. Here's your alternate artwork. Inside. I got those going every which way down there on the floor. Anyways, House on Haunted Hill remake with Jeffrey Rush, right? Taye Diggs, Famke Jensen, Chris Kattan. Love this remake so much that I haven't opened this one yet. But I did have the overseas Blu-ray of this before getting this one, and had the DVD before that, so I've seen this movie almost every Halloween. This is like a go-to for Halloween time. And yeah, I really love it. There's a lot of jump scares in here and a lot of actually really just creepy moments too. Some bad CGI here and there, but overall, I highly recommend if you guys haven't seen this one. And this does have a new 2K scan on there too. Hunter x Hunter is getting awesome reviews. I don't know if I know what Hunter x Hunter is, Cheetah. I just call you Cheetah because your name is way too long. The Howling, classic werewolf movie. A lot of people love this one just as much as like American Werewolf and everything. Another one I need to revisit at some point. Here's your original artwork. Family Video is not priced. Still not priced. Relic in Summerland. I haven't heard much about Relic as far as it being good or not. I definitely want to check it out. It looks pretty interesting. Idle Hands, a great horror comedy. Absolutely love this movie. The end always sticks out in my mind with the Offspring doing their little concert and the scene where he grabs the meat cutter thing and he's like, "Look at me, I'm Leatherface." You know, I'm not gonna say like him. I suck at impressions, but love this movie. There's your alternate artwork. Was the same as the Blu-ray release I had right before this came out. This had Devon Sawa from Final Destination, Seth Green, Vivica A. Fox. Great cast and just a lot of fun. All right. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the remake from 1978. I honestly don't know if I've seen this all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of it. This is Donald Sutherland, right? Yep, Donald Sutherland, Jeff Goldblum. Apparently, I kept the art card that I had too. So this is just a Frankenstein edition. I didn't know what to do with the art card. You know, I had that edition and then got this one. So, gee, Devon Sawa is in Hunter x Hunter. Oh, cool. So he is still working. That's good. I haven't seen him in too much lately. You have Jackals, which isn't good. I was very disappointed in this one. I believe this had Stephen Dorff in this one, Deborah Kara Unger, which I know that name. Yeah, it was not as good as it thought it was. This movie really tried certain things and it just didn't work out. I don't know. It just really fell flat for me. No, this isn't an IFC one. I thought it was. Just I don't know. It's not great. I didn't show the inside of that. Oh man, I'm not keeping a. Oh, no reverse art apparently. Nothing on the inside. Nothing on the inside either. Well, that's just lame. Could have gave us some inside art. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. Yes, I know about all the shit with the director and everything and whatever. I just look at these as the movies themselves, and I love the first two Jeepers Creepers. I think they're really great. Scary at moments, funny at times, and just good movies, just fun movies to watch. This one had what, Justin Long, right? Yeah, Justin Long, and I guess that's it. Victor Salva. Yeah, we all know about his incident with, what was it, Clown House or whatever, when shit went on. But I'm just looking at it as a movie standpoint, not the director. Apparently, I kept the art card to that as well, so you had your alternate artwork there. I'm not gonna be able to get that back in there, am I? So, the third one is not good. It's watchable, but not great by any means. I'm sure I think they were talking about doing another one. You want a copy of Jackals? Bummed it wasn't good. You might like it better than me. You think Jeepers Creepers is underrated? Nah, I don't say it's underrated. I think a lot of people like them, but they always get shit for liking them because of the director. So some people refuse to even watch them because of the issues with the director. Being a petty file. Petty file? No, pedophile. Petty. Manny Petty? But again, I'm not really delving into all that shit. Of course, you got to have the second one as well. I don't really like that artwork. That alternate artwork kind of sucks. I didn't show the inside of the other one. I'm sorry. Yeah, and I think these slips waffles are getting pretty hard to find. I actually had extras of both, and it's been a while now. I got rid of them a while back, but Lake Placid, another one that the slip is very hard to find. Actually came with the slip from Best Buy of all places after it was long out of print, and I purchased one beforehand thinking it wouldn't come with it, but not a very good, like, I don't know, it's pretty plain Jane, newly commissioned. Oh, waffles, you shouldn't have. Thanks, buddy. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten a what is that, a super chat or something? Is that what that is? Which I just found out. Apparently Google takes like 30% of that shit. I just found that out last night from Aaron Penn. So, but thank you. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Lake Placid though. That threw me off, man. You're a good friend, man. I really appreciate it. I need to pick up Lake Placid myself. I've never seen it. Oh, dude. Plainview. I want to call you by your regular name, and I don't know if you want me to. So I hate saying your YouTube name, but it's so much fun. Bill Pullman, fucking Betty White in this movie is hilarious. I can't believe she's still kicking. Wow. I love Betty White. She's the best. Oliver Platt, Bridget Fonda. Here is your alternate artwork, which is really cool too. I actually like this better than the slip, even though yeah, it does have it on there. Okay. Use the money wisely. Buy more movies. Well, yeah. What else would I do? There's your inside artwork. Yeah, very high recommend on Lake Placid if you guys haven't seen it for whatever reason. And I don't know about its mini sequels, which I just picked one up at the Dollar Tree not too long ago. What do we got here? Land of the Dead. Whatever happened to Bridget Fonda? I don't know. Yeah, Waffles, thanks for joining in, man. I appreciate it, dude. I'm sure we'll talk tomorrow. um, as we're still waiting on stuff. We'll see what delivers on Christmas Eve. I'm supposed to have I don't know what's going on with my Severin order. It was supposed to deliver Monday, and Severin's site says Monday still. And then when you go to the tracking on USPS, it shows it just now made it to the main post office in Indianapolis. So we'll see if it gets here tomorrow. Land of the Dead, not a favorite of mine. Everybody say bye to Waffles. It's okay. I feel like it was kind of miscast with Leguizamo as like the lead character and everything. I don't think he's like a leading action man. I do love Dennis Hopper's role in this. That kind of just I don't know. He plays that role really well, and I've always been a fan of Hopper. So it has those moments. I love the little cameo from the guys from Shaun of the Dead. I'm blanking on their names right now for some reason, but yeah, it could have been better. Yep. I know too. This wasn't the film, and like with a lot of his movies, this wasn't the film that Romero necessarily envisioned. That it went a different route than he had planned, kind of like with Day of the Dead and everything. I don't remember the exact details, but I do remember something along those lines. Here's your inside art, which is pretty cool. And inside, and I figured old Austin would have been back tonight. He was chatting up a storm last night. Chatting up a storm. What am I, like fucking 90? Jeez. All right, another one that was pretty disappointing here. That is The Lesson. I keep thinking some of these are IFC ones, but it is not. And one thing I was going to bring up too is I love the old. I'll go ahead and go to the next one now. Life Force. I love the old Screen Factory artwork. So much better than the new ones. I mean, the ones that Joel Robinson did are pretty good, but the stuff from who was it? Nathan Thomas Milliner and Justin Osborne. Those guys, man, the old artwork on Screen Factories is so much better than the new ones. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. I know this isn't necessarily a well, it does have like the Blu-ray package. Yeah. Anyways, The Lesson. I got sidetracked. Sorry. Does have reverse art. I watched the trailer to it before I bought it, and the trailer looked freaking awesome. And it's just not. Has a couple decent scenes, but overall, I can't really recommend this one. I know this is one that's probably pretty cheap, but very, very misleading from the trailer. But yeah, Life Force. Of course, you get a hot chick in the movie naked about half of it. So, why not? This is the harder to find combo pack. I believe there was some kind of issue with this release, so they had to re-release it, and it didn't come with the Blu-ray or the DVD on the re-release. I don't remember again exact details. This is from Toby Hooper, who did, of course, Texas Chainsaw, Poltergeist, all that shit. Actually, I have the Arrow edition of this as well because I love the artwork on the Arrow and this artwork. Yeah, there was some kind of issue. If Austin was here, he would know what the issue was. I rely on that guy. Anyways, Life Force. Grab some more here. Trying to go quick. Lord of Illusions from Clive Barker. One of the few movies that he directed. Of course, this, Hellraiser, Nightbreed. I enjoy all the movies that he directed, even though he didn't do very many. This one is very underrated, in my opinion. I absolutely love this one. I love this artwork as well. That is just awesome. Trying to see who did that one. Oh, this was Joel Robinson on this one. I should have known by the purples and stuff. There's your alternate artwork. Still kind of like that one too. Hottest creature of 2021 will be Creature of Cannibal Creek. Yes, Lord of Illusions is out of print. Yeah, I know some of these go for like a lot of money. But I don't really sell anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. High recommend on this one if you guys haven't seen it. Of course, like we said, it's out of print, so you might have to get the DVD or something. Or stream it, or whatever you gotta do. I recommend checking it out. Mad Max. It's Mad Max. It's Mel Gibson. It's George Miller. I'm not really the biggest Mad Max fan, to be honest. I think some of them are kind of boring. Even Fury Road, I thought was just kind of boring. I mean, it looked great. I love the scenery of it. But I don't know. I will eventually get the 4K from Kino. Just not in a big rush. I'll have to give it a rewatch. Maybe I'll enjoy it more. I don't know. I like the style of it and everything. I just think it's kind of... I like Road Warrior a lot better than the first one. Misery, Kathy Bates, James Caan. What else can be said about Misery? It's fucked up, and I'm glad that hasn't happened to me yet. Anyways, tied to a bed and just punished. Well, I mean, that doesn't sound bad, but not in a good way. So, yeah, it's Rob Reiner, old Rob, based on Stephen King. It says a 4K restoration on too, and I know this could be found for like 10 or 12 bucks at Walmart. I think that's where I got mine actually. I love this I don't know if it's original or whatever, but this artwork too with that snowy setting. Which now would be a good time to actually revisit this one. Especially since I don't live with a woman right now. It's not as yeah. Motel Hell. Man, that crease and that slit picks up really good down there. Another one I know I'm gonna be hated for because I don't care for this one. Is what it is. I don't think it's a very good movie at all, and I don't think it's that fun. I think it's kind of boring and just, I mean, aside from the chainsaw battle shit at the end and everything, I don't really like it. I mean, the premise of it and everything is great. I love the story of it. It didn't do it for me. There's your reverse art. And inside, I don't know. I know a lot of people love this movie, and that's fine. I'm happy that you do. Just I don't. I don't know. My Bloody Valentine. Now there's the movie that I do love. This movie is so damn good. You haven't seen Motel Hell in 25 years? Oh wow. Fanboy card canceled. Yeah, I'm not a fanboy. I'm not just gonna go along and agree with liking shit because it's the thing to do. Sorry. um yeah, My Bloody Valentine is just great. I love it. Now this is one of those ones that they put the cut scenes in with the movie, so you don't get the quality of the rest of the movie. But again, like I've said before, I'd rather it be that way than be separate. That way, it's just fluent with the movie, and you know what scenes actually got cut out, like easier. So I don't know. Um, I do want to pick up that Harry Warden figure that they have too. Since man, their figures are high on the Scream Factory shit. But here's your alternate artwork. Now they did 2 slips for this. Um, well, Mad Max and Misery are both great. I have both releases. Yes, they are. Yes. Sorry, I was behind on comments. I forgot to bring them up on the other screen, so I'm just using my phone. Now here's your other slip. You can see the comparison here. It came with both slips if you pre-ordered and everything. So, are you a fan of the remake? Oh, I love the remake of Bloody Valentine. I think it's fucking awesome. Um, I need to do a favorite remakes episode. Somebody remind me to do that because it needs to happen. I'm sure that the thing is they're going to be a lot of the same as other people, but I still want to do it. Here's the back of that one though. It doesn't have the you know print of the features and all that shit. It just has a scene there, and that's actually in holds. No, in cases. The original Blu-ray release, which I found at Disc Replay before this version came out for like 30 bucks, so I had to grab it. And of course, right after they put that one out. But I'll probably take it out of the red case, but I think it looks pretty cool on it. So I have use for that slip, and at this point, I'm not going to get much for the regular release, so I might as well just keep it for that reason. Another really good movie that a lot of people don't like, and that's fine. I love this movie, and that is Nightbreed. I need to see the what is it, Cabal cut or whatever it is. Um, but I know that thing is expensive as shit. I love this. I love the creature effects, or not creature effects, but makeup effects. Um, I enjoy the hell out of it. I think the story's good. I mean, this is the director's cut. I've only seen the director's cut. I actually watched it on Netflix, had the director's cut on there, and then I watched the Blu-ray that I hold in my hands as well. There's your alternate artwork that we all know so well. And your innards. I wish Clive would have directed more movies, because everything he directed was great. In my opinion, of course. But I know it took a lot out of him and everything to direct. Nightbreed or Hellraiser? Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough question. Well, I just recently watched Hellraiser, obviously, because I did the reviews, which I still need to do part 3. I'd have to say Nightbreed. If I'm being honest, I love the story to Nightbreed more, and the way that everybody looks in the movie, and I wish there would. I need more Nightbreed though. That's some kind of wonderful. I'm missing it, man. I'm missing what that's relating to. Night of the Comet. It's okay. Not great. Not terrible either. It's kind of in the middle of the road for me. There's your reverse art. Trying to remember if there's anybody in this. Recognize any names? Top of my head here. There's your insides. The only thing I don't miss is this big old stripe. At least nowadays, the artwork fills up the whole slip. But I'm gonna probably pull something at my old age, trying to reach down here and grab these movies. Night of the Demons, fun movie. Is it a great movie? No, it's terrible, but it's fun. Yeah, good movie to throw on with friends if you have those. I don't, but yeah. Night of the Demons. I have you guys. That's all I need. Inside. You think Night of the Comet's so much fun? It's alright. Not as fun as Night of the Demons, though. I've only seen the first one. I don't know how many sequels there are. This is a pretty recent pickup for me. I haven't watched this one yet. That is Ninja 3, The Domination. I know there's a slip version of this and a non-slip version, and the non-slip version has this that's not a collector's edition. I don't know. They do weird shit. Screen Factory, any way to make money. It's just re-release shit a million different ways and not put anything new out. And we just keep buying it, don't we? This is a Takashi Mike or McKay. I don't know how to say his fucking name. Guy that did Audition, which is fucking awesome, but I haven't heard anything good about this one. That is Over Your Dead Body. I've not watched it yet because I haven't heard any positive reviews on this. So if you guys have seen it, let me know if it's worth checking out. I don't know if I want to waste 94 minutes of my life on something that I know is going to be a piece of crap. But Audition's awesome, so you would think it can't be that bad. No reverse art, same thing. I think I got this for like $5. I already heard it was bad when I bought it. I couldn't pass up the price. It does have interior art, but nothing fancy there. A lot of these ones that aren't straight Scream Factory releases, a lot of these ones like this that aren't collector's editions and shit, you can get on Hamilton Book for like $5 or so. So if you guys are interested in any of those, I would definitely look there. People Under the Stairs. Love People Under the Stairs. Wes Craven. Who was in this? Everett McGill. I do know that name. Awesome movie. Just very disturbing, especially I watched this at a young age for the first time, And yeah, it's really unsettling when you're younger watching this kind of shit. But this movie is a lot of fun. I love it. Love that artwork here too with the skull. Yeah, that's definitely a yeah. No, this is Justin Osborne. Kind of looks like a Joel Robinson goes to the purple. Keep relating back to the artist. Sorry. Is that People Under the Stairs one of your favorites, Plainview? It is one of mine. I don't know that the only Wes Craven movies I don't like is probably Red Eye, which I know people do like. And again, awesome. I'm glad you do. I think it's a piece of shit, but that's just me. I shouldn't say piece of shit. I'm usually pretty great, you know, easy on movies. But I didn't care for that one. Pet Cemetery 2. I like, if not more than the original. I know that's kind of blasphemy to the original, but I love it. Yeah, Eddie Furlong and Anthony Edwards. I think it's a great sequel to the first one. Here's your alternate artwork. I hate the fucking artwork on this slip. You guys just saw me unbox these live. I just got this and Road Games and some other shit not too long ago. That is the most atrocious artwork in the whole Scream Factory library. By far. I don't know what they were thinking with that. How you can... Because you had to have had, like, more to choose from. They had to have come up with more than one design to pick from. And this is what the fuck you went with right here? It doesn't even look like a damn cat. It looks like a fucking... I don't know what that is. It's just... It's not good at all. All right. Last time going down all the way to the floor. Okay. The effects are hokey, but I like the movie. Well, it's that way with any of your older horror films with the effects, with your few exceptions, but Cemetery 2 was cat poop. Really? Nah, agree to disagree. I love it. Phantasm 2. Just Phantasm 2. I believe this is the only one that Scream Factory put out. I could be wrong on that, but I think so, which is really odd. Yeah, I've still only seen the first one. I have the whole collection behind me too, and still only watched the first one. But there's your alternate artwork, and inside, I need people to request reviews. So if you're on here and you're a patron, request some of this shit for me so I can start watching some of this stuff. Or if there's some that are really must-sees, let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to get to those as well. I can't get it back in. Oh, there we go. You know, sometimes you just have a... Never mind. I'm just going to stop there. Phantom of the Paradise. Nobody talks about this movie, and it is fucking awesome. Really weird. Definitely not for everyone, but give it a shot. You may surprise yourself and end up loving it like I did. The slip is pretty beat to shit. But hey, you know, it's on there. You like Phantom of the Paradise, Cheetah? I have a Phantasm review, the original. Oh, you're gonna make me review the original Phantasm, the first one. Okay. I hear the last one wasn't very good, which is a shame because Angus Scrimm passed away, you know, shortly after. I haven't seen these sequels either. Yeah, I know. I gotta watch a lot of shit. Poltergeist 2. Now, some of these too, guys, I've seen so many reviews on these movies and so many people talk about them and everything that I feel like I've seen some of them, and I just haven't actually watched the whole movie all the way through. But I've seen so much of it, I feel like I have. And like Poltergeist 2 is one of them, but I have not sat down and watched it start to finish. Here's your alternate artwork. Really, favorite De Palma movie on Phantom of the Paradise? I haven't seen a whole lot of his movies. I need to watch that De Niro and De Palma set I have. Then 3. I thought these had other titles to them. Huh. Here's your alternate artwork. Poltergeist 3 is your favorite? Yeah, which one? Is it I see. Now I'm getting confused between Poltergeist and Amityville. One of those movies has something to do with like a haunted lamp or something, and I don't know, something really stupid. I might be thinking of the Amityville ones instead. I still haven't watched it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I need to put this on my like watch right after the holidays list because I hear it's really good. I don't know. Phantom and Blowout. Yeah, I had the Criterion of Blowout, but I sold my Criterions before I got a chance to watch it. That's the one with John Travolta, Nancy Allen, right? Could be wrong. Prince of Darkness, John Carpenter. Again, I hear it's really, really good, and I don't know why I haven't. I just put it in and watched it yet. Review Ouija Shark. I don't have Ouija Shark, so I can't right now. But Cheetah, if you become a patron, I will have to find a way to watch it and review it. I gotta push for it sometimes, yeah. Prison. This is Rennie Harlan. I know that name. I can't think of what else he's done off the top of my head. But you do have Viggo Mortensen in here at a very early age there. Who went on to have a great career. It's your alternate artwork. I know 88 Films did a release of this too, which was pretty cool looking as well. I think this cases. Ask Rob for a copy. Oh, is that a Wild Eye? Man, I still have a whole stack of Wild Eye movies to review. I'm never gonna get to. Psycho 2, which I absolutely loved. I thought this was fantastic. Haven't watched the third one yet, which we'll get to here in a second, but man, Anthony Perkins was such a good actor. God. Just he plays this role so perfectly. I actually got both of these at a convention for like $20 a piece with the slips were out of print at the time even, so that was a really good deal. They were going for like 50 a piece. You do have some interior artwork, some screenshots and stuff. I don't even know if these are still in print. The discs themselves. Have you seen 3 Plainview? Is 3 good? Or is I would say I really like 2. And there's 3. And then the alternate art. No, it's not alternate art. Son of a bitch. They don't have alternate art on these. Should be able to call it a collector's edition if there's no alternate artwork. Anyways. All right. Moving along. The remake was okay. I mean, yes, it's a shot-for-shot remake and everything, but at least I remember it being okay. I haven't seen it in a long time. I didn't really know what good movies were back then. So, Pumpkinhead, Lance Henriksen. It's Pumpkinhead. It's great. It's awesome. I love this artwork too. Haven't seen Blood Wings yet, the second one, but I do hear you get to see him in wearing sneakers in certain scenes or something. in the second one. I think Lance plays that role really well too. He just seems like that kind of person, and even real life, like that kind of like down and out kind of. Anthony Perkins was a great actor. He played straight from most of his life. Yes, Perkins was awesome. Rabid from David Cronenberg. Man, I can't imagine how long this would take if I went through all the features on each one of these two. This does have a new 2K scan on it, though. And it's got to be better than the remake. Cool disc art, too. Kind of a zombie-esque virus type shit. Raising Cain with John Lithgow, whatever. Really like this one. I don't think it really deserves to be in the Scream Factory line. Kind of like Cobra doesn't either. Kind of odd choices how they pick and choose those. But this is another De Palma film. Yeah, it's really good. Just I wouldn't classify it as a Scream Factory. It should have been a Shout Factory release. Actually, I haven't watched this version of it yet. I had it on DVD, and it's good shit. These next, well, two, I guess, everybody knows about. Andrew Robinson did Pumpkinhead 2. I don't know the name Andrew Robinson off the top of my head. Return of the Living Dead. It's Return of the Living Dead. If I had to take three, what are we talking? 3 Scream Factory releases, 3 women, 3 what are we talking about? But hi, Johnny, nice of you to join. It's a name I don't recognize, so thank you for joining in. Return of the Living Dead. It's you know, it's I'm trying to think of something to say about it that hasn't been said. Yeah, you got Linnea Quigley dancing topless in the graveyard. You got Tarman. You got. It's just a great fun time. Yeah, with your classic artwork there that everybody knows so well. Oh, okay, from Hellraiser. Okay, yes. Okay, now I see. Return is one of the best horror movies. Oh, I don't know about that. It's fun. I love it. I don't know if I'd put it up there with the best, but I yeah, it does have a great soundtrack too. Yeah. This is another one that I had pre-ordered and gotten both posters and both slips. So there is your alternate slip cover, your variations there. I did keep the poster to this one because it was the more rare one, and I raffled this one off. Did a giveaway for it back when it came out. Shit, which one did I just do? And with this one, I kept the art card edition underneath, which was the old MGM release. All right. Haven't watched the sequel yet. Return of the Living Dead 2. I haven't had this one that long. I love this artwork though. It is great. I don't know that name either. Graham Humphreys did the art. Is anybody in this? Oh, you got Tom Matthews in here. I do know that name. It's the only name I'm recognizing though. There's your alternate artwork. Inside. Trying to go quickly. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I just got messaged that someone did a entry for the code giveaway. That ends tomorrow, guys. I'll be drawing the winners tomorrow before I head out of here to go spend Christmas Eve with my girl. So if you guys are trying to win that big digital code giveaway, definitely get those videos in tonight. Road Games, another one. Again, it was a pretty recent acquisition for the collection. Stacy Keach and Jamie Lee Curtis. I hear nothing but good things about it. I haven't heard a whole lot about it, but what I have heard has been pretty positive. I really like this artwork as well. And same thing on the disc as the slip. Second one is nowhere near as good, but still okay. Oh, on Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, they had a lot to live up to. Everyone take your entries out so you can win. I think we have 6 or 7 right now, Herman, on that digital code contest. But yeah, thank you for making a video. I mean, you joined the Patreon and you didn't have to, and you still did one. So that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. You have the Umbrella release. Good double feature with Joyride. I love Joyride, so I wish I don't think anybody's put that out on any boutique label. If I thinking right, Joyride would be a great addition to this collection. Cheetah's laughing at you, Herman. RoboCop 2. I haven't seen these sequels, guys. I just can't bring myself to watch them. I don't know. I hear they're terrible. RoboCop 2. I love the first one so much that I don't want to be. I don't want it to ruin that experience for me, I guess. But I just needed them in the collection. Yeah, that is a hole punch in the worst fucking place. So obviously I got these off somebody that got these for review. Cheetah hasn't even made a video. He apparently doesn't. Oh, I missed your second comment there, Johnny. So you were talking about Scream Factories. I don't know if I can answer that right now. I'd have to get everything back on the shelf and really look and think about them. It's a really tough one. I mean, off the top of my head, if it's including collections, I would have to say the Friday the 13th collection and the Halloween collection are definitely, because then you're getting more movies with you too. It's really hard to say. Like I say, without getting them all back together and really taking a good look. RoboCop 2 is decent, but not the third. No, there's the third. And the artwork on these is just kind of half-assed as well. And it doesn't pop. Paul Shipper. And that's even worse. And apparently, shit, I'm backwards here. These are review copies as well. But it's cool because it looks like a bullet hole or something. So that means I probably got these really cheap because someone got them for review and sold them. Cheetah is attacking my feet. Need more paramedics. Or send more paramedics. Well, I already sent more cops, man. So, Dog Kid, what's going on? Thank you for the video entries, man. Serial Mom, Kathleen Turner, and a very young Matthew Lillard, right? Is that right? And Ricky Lake, Suzanne Summers, John Waters directed. I believe Matthew Lillard's in this, right? Ricky Lake, blah blah. Yes, Matthew Lillard. There's your innocent little alternate artwork there. See, again, I don't know if this one belongs in the Scream line. More of a Shout Factory than Scream Factory, but I want to know who makes those decisions at the Shout Factory headquarters, which one falls in which line, because they need somebody new. Didn't care for Serial Mom. I'd have to rewatch it. I haven't watched the Scream Factory. You can always promote. I do promote my contests in Facebook groups. I forgot to post on your Facebook group. Sorry, but I do post in the cult film, and I post other stuff in the Vinegar Syndrome things if it's related to Vinegar Syndrome. But Wes Craven's Serpent in the Rainbow. I really enjoy this movie. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely give it a watch. It's kind of a voodoo zombie esque type, kind of like back in the old days when zombies would sometimes be referred to in a different sense than we know them as, more of a mind control thing. But Serpent in the Rainbow is great. It's of course, like I said, Wes Craven. You got Bill Pullman in here. Um, I enjoy it. You don't care for Serpent in the Rainbow, Plainview? I think it's really good, and it's one thing I really like about it is it's a lot different than what you're used to. It definitely um, takes some chances, which for some people it didn't work, but I really enjoy this one. All right, those two stacks are tall enough. Yeah, give it another shot, man. I think if you I don't know. I think a lot of people went into expecting something different, and that's the problem a lot of times. And I'm just as guilty as others, or something gets hyped up a lot. You're going into a movie directed by Wes Craven, and you're thinking it's going to be something, and it's something else, and it just completely ruins the whole experience for you. Now, Shocker is another Wes Craven movie that I love. It's a terrible movie, but I love it. It's it's cheesy as hell, but it's so much fun. I've actually met that Mitch Pileggi or whatever at a convention. I didn't get anything signed or anything. I just like went by and said hi, but very cool guy. Um, it's a lot of fun. It's very outdated with the effects and everything, but if you're going in looking for a actual good film, you're not gonna find it here, but you will have a good time. So you got to do one or the other with your movies. You got to either make a truly good movie, or you got to make something that's at least fun and entertaining. You can't make a bad movie and that's just dull. Silent Hill, another one I really enjoy. I just actually unwrapped this one. I have not checked out the Screen Factory edition, but I did have both on DVD and everything. So very happy to add this one to the collection. I really enjoy this one. Actually, I like the second one too. I know a lot of people don't, but the creepy nurses, Pyramid Head. It's the another one again. I'm going to use the word atmosphere for. I love the ash falling and all that. The scenery is great. Um, the audio is so good. So if you guys are big on the way a movie sounds, the sound on this movie is fantastic, especially if you have a good, surround sound or something. But very highly recommend this one. Even though a lot of people don't like it, I wish they would release the sequel from the same company so they could be together on the shelf. There's your alternate artwork, which kind of reminds me of like a what would be a book cover. I think would fit more than a Blu-ray cover, but still pretty cool. Gives it that eerie feel to it. Yeah, definitely check out Silent Hill, Plainview. Um, I highly recommend this one. I remember playing the games too, and they were pretty creepy. The second one was cat poo. Again, I thought it was okay. It wasn't nearly as good as the first one by far, but um, I don't think it was terrible. 'Cause I'm pretty easygoing on movies, guys. I'm not that harsh of a critic. Not a huge fan of Silent Hill movie, but the cover is awesome. So, give it another watch if it's been a while. Mid level. I think it's very unsettling. Again, I love the scenery of that movie. It's shot so well. It's the 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 sounds in it's again great. Definitely jars you sometimes. It gives you those jump scares and shit. Of course, I had to watch these next two for Christmas time. We have Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first one. Love this movie. I've seen it a few times now, probably 3 or 4 times, and I'm still not tired of it. So, yeah, the antler scene is so good, and yeah, I love the scenery of the toy store and everything. It's just it's great. Yeah, and I know some people don't like this movie, and that's fine. Again, I'm glad we all like different stuff. Yes, it is pure cheese. It's not, again, not a good film by standards of what a good movie is, but it is a lot of fun. Like I've said, it's either got to be fun or really good. You can't be a bad movie and just be boring. I just watched this one for the first time. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's pretty bad. It's yeah. I mean, half the movie is the first movie showing again. It was kind of fun when he's going through the neighborhood and everything, and it's so overacted, and the constant eyebrow shit is just wow, man. What did you smoke before you film these scenes? Because that's you remember renting the first one on VHS as a kid. Ah, Linnea Quigley looked great. Yes, she did in the first one. Second one is trash. Yes, I'm glad you agree. Um, yes, and Garbage Day. I was watching the movie the whole time, just anticipating when is he gonna say Garbage Day, because I've seen the clip so many times and I've heard that line so many times that, and I actually, and I'll go over this when I do my monthly reviews here coming up. I watched the 2012, right? Silent Night remake, reimagining, whatever. And there is actually a scene in there when he's taking out the trash and he says something along the lines of, what is this, Garbage Day or something like that. So he does reference that, and there is an antler kill on that too. So it does pay homage to this one and the original. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So yeah, a lot of people were talking about 5 being a lot of fun on Silent Night, Deadly Night. I guess up until then they were not. There's your inside. Um, I I know there's some other. I love this artwork because it doesn't represent the movie very well at all. Besides when he goes and does that little rampage through the neighborhood, I guess. But it's not even the same gun. I don't know if you can see on the back. That's the gun he uses. That is not. Where am I? The same shit. This is a pistol. This is a revolver. So I don't know where that gun comes into play. But anyways, yeah, I don't know if I'll revisit this one or not. If I do, I'll just go to like halfway through when he starts just shooting people randomly in the neighborhood. Sleepaway Camp. Everybody knows Sleepaway Camp. Even if you haven't seen the movie, you already know what the ending is. If you don't, I'm not gonna tell you, but yeah, it's a shock if you don't know. And these are other ones that the slips are impossible to find. I think 2 and 3 are actually really high price, like $80 or more just for the fucking Blu-rays. But there's your alternate artwork. Another one that's, I mean, these movies are terrible, but they are fun. Part two is that Unhappy Campers? Yeah, I love the artwork on this. I love the references to the other horror movies. With the knockoff Jason mask. I think he had Freddy glove. Yeah, he got Freddy glove on there. Got it on here on the alternate artwork as well. I have not seen the sequels. And part three. Alternate art. And the alternate art on these are the same artwork that they used for the '88 Filmz releases. Which I don't know why they couldn't get like the UK rights to the first one because they only released 2 and 3. I mean, I guess maybe Scream Factory's rights expired to the sequels, but not the first one. They renewed the rights to the first one, but not the sequels. But that shouldn't make a difference because that's US and UK. Anyways, Slither. Love this movie. It is so much fun, and the effects are just great. If you want a gory ass movie that's a lot of fun, you got Michael Rooker in here and Elizabeth Banks, Nathan Fillion. Yeah, I highly recommend this one if you're looking for something to throw on and have a good time with. This is definitely one to do that with. Your alternate artwork, nothing better than taking a bath and being attacked by giant leechy things. Yes, Slither was great. See, we agree on some stuff, Cheetah. Again, I'm glad we all don't like the same shit, because it would be a boring world, as if it's not already, but... Oh, that's the last of that, so I gotta make this quick. Species, I have not seen since I was like a teenager or some shit. I just remember her being naked in the movie, and that's really it. I don't know. I don't remember a lot about this. Another one I apparently kept the art card for from the original Blu-ray that I had. I have not seen the sequels to this. I do not own the sequels. I know they have, 2 and 3 on a 2-pack Scream Factory. Austin! There you are. I needed your expertise earlier. But yeah, Species. Ben Kingsley in here, Michael Madsen, Forrest Whitaker, Natasha Henstridge playing the main role. That was Liam Neeson's wife, right? Is she the one that passed? Species is fun. The Species sequels are pretty bad, but the first one was decent. That must be why the double pack from Scream Factory is pretty cheap. I have not watched this. Probably never will because I hate bugs. But I had to get it. The artwork's awesome. This was early on Scream Factory collecting days, so I was buying everything that they put out. I don't know if I can. I can barely even watch this scene from Creepshow with the roaches. So, yeah, I don't know if I can make it through. I don't own Arachnophobia, and I never will, unless a boutique label puts it out. I don't have a choice. Natasha Richardson. Okay. I knew it was Natasha. I was close. But yeah, let me know if you guys have seen this. Apparently, Plainview says it's okay. I just don't know if I can make it through. But that artwork is awesome. I love that alternate artwork. Let's say our words today. I'm already going longer than I planned. Last night was only an hour, but again, I'm trying to finish up this section. So, whatever. Starman, this is another one I got here recently. I haven't checked this one out yet. This is John Carpenter. I hadn't really even heard of this movie until I got it, and that's surprising being John Carpenter. But you got Jeff Bridges and Karen Allen in here. This was one of those Walmart pickups, like 12 or 15 bucks, and it had the slip, so why not, right? There's your alternate artwork here. I don't know much about this one. I mean, I think I even watched the synopsis, or read. Wow. Yeah. Kingdom of Spiders. No. I hate spiders, man. Empire of Ants I do have. Yes. I might be able to deal with Empire of Ants. Starman is good, but not a horror movie. So that's another one they should have put in the shout line. And I was kind of getting that from the little bit I was reading on the back here just now, but Strangers. Eh, it's okay in my opinion. It's not great. I actually like the sequel better, The Prey at Night. I think it's a lot more fun and entertaining, and the pool scene is really awesome in the second one. This one's, I don't know, it's okay to me. I'm not really big on home invasion movies either, so there's only so much you can do with them. Not even close to a horror movie. Itsy bitsy, no, no spider stuff, Cheetah. I can't do it, man. Here's your alternate artwork. This had what? Liv Tyler, right? Yeah, Liv Tyler, Scott Speedman. It's got a good cast. It's just, I don't know, kind of lacks for me. You're a fan of Strangers? That's good. I'm glad you are. A lot of people love this movie. I don't know. I like a lot of movies people don't, and vice versa. So, I mean, I will watch Purple Rain and Cool as Ice and all that shit all day long, and other people just can't stand it. But you know, another one that I like that people don't. I haven't watched it since I've been more of an adult. Bordello of Blood, Tales from the Crypt. Of course, loved it as a teen because there's a lot of booby action, but the movie itself is terrible. But I like it. I have fun with it, and that's all I need sometimes. I don't need a great movie all the time. I need something to just have fun with. Got Dennis Miller, Angie Everhart, Corey Feldman. I think it's fun. Eight-Legged Freaks. Now, I do like Eight-Legged Freaks. I have seen that. See, I can deal with it if it's unrealistic, you know. And I love David Arquette. Um, I don't even know if that has a Blu-ray release. If it doesn't, it definitely needs one. I enjoy that one a lot. So, you haven't seen Bordello of Blood? I think it's a fun watch. Again, not a by standard good film, but I enjoy it. I think I showed the inside. In case you didn't know what the movie is about, there's a woman with her legs in the air. Them I have not seen. Cheetah. Your disc art. Yes, Demon Knight is the better film, Austin. Yes. You gotta love Billy Zane in Demon Knight. That clip. If you guys haven't seen Demon Knight and you don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube, search Billy Zane, Demon Knight. That part of the movie is so fucking hilarious. Yeah, and he was a lot of fun in this movie. He had what's her name? Will Smith's wife or whatever, right? Jada Pinkett. Yeah. William Sadler. Like I said, Billy Zane, Thomas Hayden Church. This one is actually the better film of the two. But I just think Bordello of Blood's fun, man. Not a fan of Dennis Miller though, in anything. So that was Angie Everhart was in Bordello as well, right? Whatever happened to her? Tell Us from the Dark Side. I haven't rewatched since getting this. I mean, this is pretty recent from them. I did watch it when I had the DVD, and I only remember the ending of it when she turns into the creature and shit. Don't remember a whole lot about it, but I'm gonna have to revisit this one very soon. I haven't seen any of the series either. All right, last stack, guys. What do we have? Tales from the Hood. Another one I need to revisit. It's been many years since I've watched this. I do have the second one as well. I have not watched. I know they just recently did a part 3 with Tony Todd. Don't have that one, but here the second one's not very good. This one I really enjoy from what I remember. Um, and I love what's his name, Clarence Williams III, of course, from Half Baked. He's great. executive produced by Spike Lee. You got David Alan Grier in here, and Corbin Burnson. That's always a plus. Wings Hauser in here. Great cast. I love this artwork that we all know so well. Uh-oh, here a piece of plastic rattling. And you even get different artwork on the disc than the slip and the insert. So, of course, I have this the shirt from Tales from the Hood as well. That's how much I like it. Or sometimes I just like the artwork on the shirt, which is the same as this slip. What do we have? Terror Train, Jamie Lee Curtis. I do have the 88 Filmz release as well. I do not have the Scorpion. I believe Scorpion printed out as well. I don't have that one. I probably will at some point just because. But this is the old school original, one of the early Scream Factory releases. Yo, that hasn't been taken out. That she's really tight. Oh, shit. Here's your alternate artwork. I believe 88's got that artwork on there too. Which we'll get to the 88 collection here at some point. And next is my favorites of the franchise, which you guys that are familiar with my channel already know. And that is Texas Chainsaw 2. I love this movie. I everything about it I just love. From the beginning when he's on the truck and everything, I'm captivated right then and there. So, and it just doesn't let up. It's pretty relentless. There's your alternate Breakfast Club artwork. Dennis Hopper is so batshit crazy in this movie. Fucking Bill Moseley, Chop Top, love it. Yeah, I still have the Blu-ray release and the DVD release that I'm keeping because I love that movie. Yes, Hopper is over the top, big time, in the best way possible. Again, I'm gonna get hate for actually liking this one. That is Next Generation with Matthew McConaughey and was it Renee Zellweger? Yeah, in which McConaughey pretty much dismisses as ever even taking part in. He's not liking the fact he did this movie, but you know what, dude? You did it. Just deal with it. I think this movie is a lot of fun. Not as good as 2, but I think it's a good time. Boo on what? What are you booing, Plainview? On me liking the movie or McConaughey's outtake on being part of it? One that is getting the 4K release, which I do have pre-ordered with the figure. Absolutely love this movie, and it holds up so well. Oh, so you were booing Next Generation? Again, it's one of those ones I haven't watched in a while, so we'll have to see how I feel about it now. But I remember renting it on VHS or something and loving it. So we'll see how I feel about it now. Anyways, this movie still holds up today, maybe even more than when it came out. That is They Live, of course, with Roddy Piper, Keith David. Love them beating the shit out of each other and everything. And they just kind of like winged that whole fight from what I remember hearing. It was kind of choreographed, kind of not. And they were actually taking some hits here and there. So yeah, the story to this is just so relevant even now. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot else I can say about They Live. There's your alternate artwork, which is the poster art that comes with the 4K. I'm very happy to be able to hang that up at some point when that poster arrives. I know you can buy it now, not Scream Factory issued, but whatever. another one that's just a classic fucking masterpiece. The Thing. Again, I don't know what I can say about this movie that has not been said. And this is a beautiful transfer to that opening with the helicopter, and everything is just absolutely beautiful. Great gore, great characters. I know there's some people that don't like this movie for whatever reason, and again, that's fine. That's your choice. That's your opinion. It's fantastic. There's not anything negative I can really say about this movie. I mean, John Carpenter, he nails shit, man. I would place this above Halloween for me for John Carpenter films. That's just me. Steelbook has a 4K scan on the second disc. It's a 3-disc set. Yeah, this is only a 2K scan on here. I'm sure they're going to put out a straight 4K release of this very soon. Here's a negative about the movie. It's too good. Uh, I don't remember too much about the prequel to it, but I remember liking that one a little bit too. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know which one I like more. I mean, these two are definitely tied for my favorite Carpenter. Of course, I haven't watched Prince of Darkness yet, so I mean, they're two completely different movies, and that's one thing I was gonna bring up too. People ask me sometimes why I don't rate movies like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, or whatever, because they're on different realms. So I don't give ratings on movies. I just say whether or not I think you should check it out, stream it, buy it, whatever, because the Thing is on a different platform as They Live. They Live is such a good movie for what it represents and what it's trying to say, as opposed to the effects and everything and the cinematography of The Thing. And, so I don't know. It's a tough call between these two for my favorite Carpenter film. The prequel needed practical effects. The CGI just looked weird. Again, I'd have to revisit that one. I don't even think I own it. I'll have to check it out again. All right, last little section here. 13 Ghost. I love this movie. I rewatched it again when I got this copy, and I still love this movie. Matthew Lillard is fucking just. I love him in this movie. He is so good. What's his name in this? I forget his name in it, but yeah, remake of the old William Castle. Shannon Elizabeth. What's his name that played in Monk, right? Tony Shalhoub. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The only thing I don't like about this movie is I really wanted more backstory on some of the ghost. I know there is some on the features, but to have it in the movie would have been a lot better. Or make a sequel to this fucking movie and actually delve deeper into some of these backstories. But it's a lot of fun. I love the effects of it and the comedy and everything. It's great. Should have brought more stuff to drink. I don't know. This is still cold. How you guys doing tonight? This will be the last one until after the holidays, by the way. Until after Christmas, at least. I'm not gonna do this shit on Christmas Day, because that's when the big unboxing video is. Earlier in the day, for those that don't have a life and want to join me. It'll probably be around noonish, maybe. I don't know. Fuck. We'll see. Trick or Treat. Love this movie. My kid loves this movie. Sam is fucking awesome. Where the fuck is the sequel that we were told about long ago? Man. I don't know. This movie's so much fun. Definitely a watch around every Halloween. Yeah, I love it. It's an anthology film. Of course, I have the Spirit Halloween exclusive big Funko of Sam. I have another a NECA figure of Sam. One of the cheaper NECAs, not the big window box one, because I just don't have room for those, and they're expensive, like $30 a pop. And so I just haven't picked one up. But I love the character of Sam. I think it's very original and just awesome. So, and there's not a segment in this that I didn't like. So, yeah, Trick or Treat's awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. You just never confuse it for Trick or Treat. Yeah, the old one. Was it Gene Simmons and shit? I still haven't seen that one, that Trick or Treat. You just watched Trick or Treat, Herman, for the first time? Yeah, it's a blast, man. I actually came across that. I'd heard of it. I found the DVD at a yard sale for $1, so I figured, why not? And just loved it ever since. Bought the regular Blu-ray right after getting that DVD, and then of course had to get the Scream Factory. I haven't delved into the Scream Factory yet. I actually just opened this before this video to show you guys the inside and everything. But let me see what's new on here. There is some new features on here. New Tales of Folklore and Fright, including interviews with the writer and director. There is a new Sounds of Shock and Superstition, including interviews with the director and composer. So a couple new features on there. Urban Legend. Love this movie. Wish they would do the sequels. Because I do enjoy those too. There's your alternate artwork. This had like a all-star cast. What do you have? Like Tara Reid and yeah, Tara Reid, Jared Leto, Joshua Jackson, people that were at the top of their game at the time, and of course you had Robert Englund as the professor or whatever. Just a fun movie. You watched Trick or Treat from the early '80s, didn't care for it. Yeah, I still haven't seen it, Austin. A lot of people seem to like it. I see it posted a lot in the Facebook groups, but Valentine. If you guys haven't seen this, definitely check it out. Preferably around Valentine's Day. This was one of the early reviews I did on here with when I used to do the podcast shit. But yeah, this movie is a lot of fun and some good kills. Definitely recommend adding this one to the collection. But where is Lover's Lane on collector's edition? That movie needs a treatment. Actually, that movie is not very good, but there's not too many like Valentine's Day-esque movies out there. So it's a post-Scream classic. Haven't seen Urban Legend since the early. I'm assuming you're saying early 2000s. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've watched it. I think watched it about 2 or 3 years ago. Not that long ago. And I didn't love it as much as I remembered, but it was still fun. Still a good movie. Some of these 90s, early 2000s horror flicks just don't hold up very well. Which is weird because you watch stuff from the 80s and it holds up better than some of the 90s shit. But yeah, I recommend grabbing this one. You got Denise Richards and Katherine Heigl in here as well. Definitely one to add to the collection for sure. All right, we got 3 left, and then we're done for tonight. John Carpenter's Vampires. You saw Final Cut in theaters? That's kind of weird. I didn't even know it went to theaters. This is a John Carpenter movie I don't love. It's fun, but I don't know. There's not much story to it at all. It's just action and some effects. I think the story is very, very weak on this. Again, just my opinion. I prefer vampire movies, though, like Interview with the Vampire and Bram Stoker's Dracula and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I mean, this one's a fun little action-y type movie, but still better than Ghost of Mars, though, right? Oh, wow, Austin. We actually agree on vampires just being okay. Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, I used to not speak my true opinion on movies because I didn't want to be hated on or whatever, but I really don't give a fuck anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna speak the honest truth of how I feel. Speaking of which, Village of the Damned, another John Carpenter film that's not very good. The original is way better. You like the death at the motel? Yes. Then you saying that was like the only thing that even stuck out in my mind when I was just talking about it. That's the only scene that I really remember that well. But yeah, Village of the Damned is not a very good remake. I it, I watched the original not that long ago, which I did a review from the Warner Archive. It is way better than this. Which this one had a good cast, you know. You had Christopher Reeve in here, Kirstie Alley, you know, and directed by John Carpenter, but it's just not great. And the effects were done by Industrial Light and Magic. Last one people may not know of, and that is Wormwood, Road of the Dead. Fun, graphic, violent, zombie-esque, post-apocalyptic shit. Pretty decent. I definitely recommend picking this one up. It should be, and this is an IFC collaboration for Cheetah there. If you haven't picked this one up, have Cheetah will view, definitely do so. Did I watch Up All Night or Monster Vision back in the day? No, I did not. I didn't watch a lot of TV growing up. I played outside. Love this alternate artwork too. It kind of reminds me of, and Cheetah is probably the only one that might know this movie too. Kind of reminds me of the Manborg cover. You might know that movie, which is batshit crazy, and I love it. It is so fucking stupid, but I like. Anyways, it says Mad Max meets Shaun of the Dead. That kind of explains it. But definitely pick this one up, Cheetah, if you can find it. You should be able to get even the Blu-ray for pretty cheap. And definitely, like I said, check on Hamilton Book for a lot of these Scream Factory IFCs and non-collector's edition ones. They run these really cheap a lot of times. All right, well, we went pretty damn long. We're at like, I don't even know how long, an hour and a half, so. USA Up All Night, and they showed both Hellraisers one night. Doug Bradley guest starred as Pinhead with Guilford Godfrey. You mean, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Okay. Gilbert Gottfried, or whatever his name is. Okay, well, that's it, guys. Yes, Arrow is next, Austin. You nailed it. I'm just going right down the shelf here behind me, and then we got some shit off to the side. Let me know if you guys want me to do my regular horror movies. I'm not going to do the non-horror stuff, or I'd be ages going through the collection. But if you want me to do my regular horror Blu-rays, I will. Which isn't a huge collection because most of it's boutique label shit. Yeah. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for joining in, though. We have more people watching now than we have the whole time now that I'm ending. Johnny says, sure, why not? Okay, well. Those I actually have seen a lot of. And again, I've only watched like probably half of my collection, which is probably over, including DVDs, close to 5,000 physical copies, which I'm not going through the DVDs, guys. I can't do it. I would, it'd take me all year to go through everything. But and I've only seen half of that, so I mean that's still a lot of fucking movies. So yeah, we'll get there though. Again, a lot of this shit, I like having a library full of movies to pick from, or if somebody says I need to watch something, I have it there to watch. Or again, request something for review. It's on the shelf. And yeah, between Blu-rays and DVDs, I'd say I got it between. It's got to be between 4,500 and 5. Yeah. Yeah. When I retire, I got shit to do. I got shit to watch. So, because when you retire, you're broke because the government sucks and you live off of nothing. So, you managed to pick up Rad. Is that the on the Vinegar Syndrome one or? Yeah, see, Cheetah's got about 2,700 DVDs, so that's a lot for DVDs. Yeah, I definitely got more Blu-rays now than DVDs. I've given away so many DVDs because it's just not worth selling unless you got some rare shit. And some of them I do keep that I upgrade. One for the reason of like I mentioned last time, the Day of the Dead packaging. I really like that DVD packaging. I still have my Sin City edition, big box set DVD, my Pulp Fiction DVD because I like that casing. Did you get a good price on Rad from Vinegar Syndrome? You can get stinkytuna.com has it for like $10 on the bootleg or whatever. But they're great copies. I lost my train of thought. It's getting late. So if you guys have any more questions at all before I wrap this up, feel free to ask. And still waiting on. Hopefully tomorrow I get my Severin and my Makeflix Black Friday orders. I do have my half of my Vinegar Syndrome order. I did get an email saying there was an issue with their allocation shit or something. So I'm not going to see my other 3 orders for a while, which is disappointing, but whatever, it is what it is. So I got half my Vinegar Syndrome order. I got something from Ronin Flicks. I got something in the mail today from Dark Force, which they put in a fucking bubble mailer, and they're supposed to both be slipcover editions, and the mailman shoved it in the mailbox. So we'll see how that shit looks. But yeah, I think that's about all I have. Anyways, I'll be on tomorrow briefly before I head out to draw the winner for the digital code contest. Again, if you guys have not entered, do so tonight before I draw the winner tomorrow. It will be tomorrow early afternoon. And that's all I'm going to be on here for. If you guys want to jump on and say hi, that's fine, but I'm not really going over anything else. And then I will be on Christmas Day unboxing everything with you guys that don't have a life and want to join. Because I will be alone until I get my child later in the day. So, yeah, you too, Johnny. Have a good holiday. But if you guys don't tune back in before then, have a great Christmas or whatever it is you celebrate for the holiday, and New Year's and all that good shit. If I don't see you guys, yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Bill. Thank you for joining. I didn't know you were still here the whole time. You said hi when I was not recording. So yeah. I still can't believe I did that. Wow. Oh man. All right, guys. Again, thank you for all the support throughout the year, guys. You guys have been fucking awesome, and thank you to my patrons. You guys fucking rock. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.